What up, y'all? I'm so excited. Today I'm going to be showing you all the mistakes and things I've learned about cross country and track running shoes, and the ones you should, maybe shouldn't buy. So this is my shoe collection. So basically, these I got for long distance. These I got for the race day, and these I got for the more of a trail run. And that is 2020. This is 2023 of cross country. And then for track, I picked up these. And then I used these. And I actually used these more than I used the Hokas. I didn't really wear the Hokas. And then for 2024, I wore Brooks for long distance, and then race day, and a little bit of 2024 as well. And then for the summer I wore those for 2024 track year as well. For 2024, I bought these for trail runners, for trail runs. And then 2025, I bought these during the summer. The same time I bought those. Then I wore these. These are spiked Brooks. They're the same as these, but these are spikeless. And then I bought these. These are my newest ones. These are the ones I'm currently using. And yeah, this is my shoe collection. Yeah, so that was my shoe collection. So let me go through them. So during 2023, I thought I wore a size 13. And that year for districts, I got shin splints because I was not a size 13. I measured my foot, I was a size 11 and a half. And so the Nike, all of those are 13s. And so I do not wear those anymore. But then for track season, after I measured my foot, I got size 11 and a half spikes. And so I basically wore the Dragonflies a couple of times and then never used them. But I used the Solomon's for races, I used the Nikes for races, but make sure before you start running that you measure your foot. And then for the year of 2024, I bought the pair of Brooks, spikeless, and because I was a size 11 and a half, so I did great doing that. When I had shin splints, I was using size 13s. I was running like 20, in the 20s, 19s, actually I think it was 21s, like high 21s, all the way down to like high 19s. And then my second year of cross country, I was running 19s, and I think my fastest time was 18:34, and I finally found the right shoe size and all of that. And during track season, I got almost 5 in the mile, and then I got like 11 in the 2 mile wearing the Sauconys and my Brooks for training. And then during this year, I used these for my first half of races, and then I got these because they had spikes and the courses we were running had a need for spikes. And then for my everydayers, I wore these. And then, so for my 2024 year, I had really bad hip problems because I didn't stretch, so make sure you stretch. But then for this year, the only problem I had was halfway through the season, my feet started hurting, like my toes started hurting. I went to measure my foot with a professional runner, and I was actually 10.5 wide. So I was buying bigger shoes to try to fill in the wide. So I would definitely recommend, if you're a new runner, to measure your foot and to go to like a professional running store and make sure you have the right size and the right shoe for what you're running. And so then my latest ones that I'm wearing right now is the Asics. What I would say about these is that I've learned you need a shoe for cross country. If you don't want to buy a bunch of shoes, you want to make sure you get a neutral shoe. And these Asics Gel Nimbus 27s, they're a great shoe for long distance. They're a great shoe for recovery runs. But what I will say is when you try to run fast in those, they are not great. And so I'm probably going to switch back to either the Brooks, or I'm going to try a more like even shoe, or I'll use those for long distance and recovery, and then I'll get a different shoe for running on the track. But I wouldn't, if you're running cross country, I would not suggest the Nike Trail, just because depending on where you're running, like if you're running on concrete, then you don't need trail shoes. You want a pair of spikes, and you want a pair of regular everyday running shoes. And so I'd say my 3 tips is make sure you measure your foot before you get a shoe. If you don't want to buy a bunch of shoes, then get like a more neutral shoe and then a spike, because if you want to buy a bunch of shoes, then you should get like a more cushioned shoe for those everyday and light jogs, and then you want like a more faster shoe, but one that you don't want to wear for race day, and then get a race day shoe, and then maybe another one for cross training. But yeah, I would suggest making sure you buy a shoe that you like, that fits you. It might take a few tries to get the right one, but yeah, that's what I have learned in my years of running. So I hope this video helps you guys, and I hope to see you on the next video on my YouTube channel. Have a good one.